Hi, TCG Lover here. Just posting a deck list of my new Machina Gadgets deck. I used to use a similar deck to this, actually very similar, back in November, and I used it in one tournament and I won it. So yeah, I was quite shocked, and I beat quite a few different decks pretty easily, and since it had so much success, I just don't know why I took it apart. Anyway, I decided to resurrect it and make a few different changes, and it should be better than it used to be. I'll go over the choices and whatnot. Okay, so we got the 6 standard gadgets. 3 of each is too much. Let's just leave it at that. Everyone knows why. We've got 3 Machina gear frame. Standard searches your beater, and it can equip itself and protect it, as well as your other machines. We've got 3 fortress. Yeah, that's pretty standard as well. A little crease there, don't know why. Yeah, it's amazing. It takes out Stardust, and then when you ram your into Stardust, you blow up a card. It's really good, and it's really good against Caius, and it makes sure that if it leaves the field, it always leaves like a gift, basically, unless it's something like Dark Hole. But then there's always ways to get it back. You can just dump machine. Yeah, discard up to level 8 or more of machine types from your hand to special summon it from your hand or grave. So you can discard this, or you can discard another card to special summon itself from the graveyard. So yeah, very easy. You can just summon Gear Frame, grab Machina Fortress, discard this for any other machine you've got, and then special summon it, and then equip this, and end your turn with a couple of face downs, and that's a really solid opening. Machina Force, brilliant card. It's like basically a monster reborn for your fortress. You discard it, it adds up to late 8 or more, so you special summon your fortress, and yeah, really easy. Okay, we've got 1 Cyber Dragon. I used to run 3 or 2, I can't remember, but I used to use it to go into Chimera Tech, but I only need 1 now because people use Chimera Tech in their extra deck, so I can't leave this out on the field. So I only used 1 Chimera Tech in my extra deck, so I don't really want to have this on the field for longer than a turn. We've got Scrap Recycler, the last. Oh wait, that's not the last machine type. Yeah, really good recycles, send stuff. People don't like this card, but I love it because it really helps you like Avarice, a small Avarice, back into your deck and then draw. And who knows what you'll draw? You can draw. Well, this deck loves drawing. It loves keeping advantage on the hand and the field. Thunder King, it goes against gadgets, it goes against Gear Frame, but it's a really good card, and you just play with it. When it's on the field, you don't summon a gadget, basically. If you do, you're just stupid, and you shouldn't play this deck. And a new addition to the deck, we have Saizan, 2 of them. Helps you summon any. You can go with any of your level 4s, and instantly go into level 8, easy. And it's discard fodder for Machina Fortress. The last one is Jiu-Jitsu Master. This card is really good in this format. Actually, it's good in every format. It's a perfect side card, but I mean it just because it outs to Stardust, it outs to everything. We got spells. We got 3 Smashing Ground. Pretty standard. You use it to remove problems, and since you're summoning a gadget, you +1 every time you summon. So this card is a +1 as long as you summon a gadget. Flawless Burial, it dumps stuff, especially for like Scrap Recycling, so you can quickly draw. We've got your standard stuff, I need to go into that. Limiter Removal, obviously you're using machine type decks, so this card is a staple for machine decks. No one to cross out, like Smashing Ground, it gets rid of problems like Raikou. This card has no flip effect monsters, so there's no chance of me having to send anything. We've got the Giant Trunade, we've got the Creature Swap. Oh, this card is brilliant. It really, like, if you don't want to smash something, then you can just summon a gadget, you can summon anything, swap it, and then attack, and the monster doesn't get changed back. It's really good. Just take their synchros. 2 MST. pretty simple. Now for traps, you've got the 2 bottomless. You can use warning, obviously, but I'm a cheapskate. And Solemn Judgment will come out in the next structure deck, which is coming out in about I think it's about a month. The fairy one, and that has a Solemn Judgment common, so everyone's gonna have one of those. So definitely add it to this deck. 3D prisoners. You can see I'm using 2 Sakuretsu because I traded my other 2 away, which I got. Remember, as you can see, I bought 3 structure decks quite a while ago, and I haven't managed to get them back since. So yeah, 2 Sakuretsu armor is fine. It's just the only problem is Stardust. Torrential Tribute. This card, the deck likes to destroy the field, and it likes to just return it's just a good card in this deck. Call the Haunted brings back your fortress. You can bring back a gadget, and then the gadget gets its effect when it's summoned, special summoned as well as anything. And you can call the Haunted summon a Saizan, and go into level 8. And the last card is Trap Stun. You can use 7 tools depending on what your locals or whatever you're playing is at. You know, if you're going to go into a tournament, you should really use 7 tools simply because counter traps are the thing at the moment. Anyway, pretty ridiculously stupid extra deck, but it will make sense. Scrap Arts Fiend. Most of these stuff you're not going to go into unless you use Monster Reborn on their Glow Up or whatever. So don't worry about it. Red Dragon Arts Fiend, Magical Android, which could be a Catasta, Gaia Knight, Bure. You can go into this with Saizan and Scrap Recycler or any level 3 machine, but you wouldn't really go into that often. Ancient Fairy. You can get it's an out for Necro Valley, but you probably wouldn't be able to get this out too easily. Black Rose, same reason. Stardust, really good card, obviously. Mistworm, I think there is a way to get not as I know of right now, don't worry about this. We got Colossal Fire, this is good level. All the level 8s are easy to summon. And the main card I usually bring out is Buredo. You can synchro with Saizan, summon Buredo, and then fetch another one, and then obviously you can wait for it to get attacked, and it switches into defense, the one that is summoned by this, and then so you just draw it every turn. So protect your Saizan that you special summon, and you can +1 off this card every turn. And also this card can't be destroyed while it's in attack, so yeah. And Scrap Dragon, and finally the staple of machine decks, we got the Chimeritic Fortress Dragon. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try and take this to a tournament soon once I get past my exams, because they're really taking my time up right now. And yeah, if I win, I will definitely post a video about it. And I've got a side deck, it's mostly just Sam Hate. Hang on. Let me just quickly flick through so I can find it. Okay. That was a Jiu-Jitsu master, but I took it out. We got the Kinetics, Nobleman. Most of the stuff is ridiculously stupid. Lava Golem, great card. MST, I don't know why that was for other decks, I'll take that out. Godems for X-Sabers, got the Puppet Plants, 3 of those. Power Filter, great against Debris decks and other things. Soul Release, great against Infernities and other decks. And 2 Chalice, once the Exceeds come out, this card is going to break them. People say it won't, but you need to wait and see what happens when this card comes into, meta decks. It's amazing. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. TCG Lover is out.